Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the RDA. I hope you are doing well. I made a Moises Caicedo video a few weeks ago, or a few days ago actually, a scout report video, and I want to correct myself. He was not a youth player. He was a senior first team player in the Ecuadorian leagues, funnily enough. I went back and watched the video and realized I'd made a mistake. We all do. We're humans. And yeah, he played for the Ecuadorian national team in a set of key qualifiers as well. But what I was trying to say, and what I meant to say, and what I should have said was, those games are not a good barometer of how good he actually is as a player, considering he's coming to the Premier League, which is one of the most competitive leagues, not just in Europe, but in the world. So yeah, let me just get that out of the way. But this video is an update and a follow-up of what is going on. Fabrizio Romano has spoken. There's an article in TalkSport and as well as the Manchester Evening News, which I will link down below, where they have basically spoken about Fabrizio Romano's comments surrounding the situation. Fabrizio Romano has said that the youngster is excited to join Manchester United and would love to come play for us, and that the issue is not is not with the player. Manchester United have formally contacted his agents, and now it's just about structuring a deal and doing the right thing, as it always is with Manchester United, right? He's been linked with a lot of other clubs. But I honestly think we are in the front seat to get this player. And I think it's about where we go from here. I'm excited to watch him. Looking at some of his frailties, which I forgot to mention in the scout report video, one of his weaknesses is that he's actually not that physical, which you expect from a 19-year-old. He has a lot of muscle development to come, so he's not going to be as physically imposing, which might suggest that he might not be the lone CDM that we're looking for. I mean, rarely any 19-year-old is. I think he's going to have to come to Manchester United and take a few seasons to develop. I don't think he's going to come here and hit the ground running. I think we could even see him develop into a box-to-box player with his height and the way his physicality is sort of described. And obviously there'll be a lot of you who've watched a lot of highlight videos on YouTube. To me, based on those highlight videos, the popular ones anyways, he does look like he could be a potential box-to-box player. I do believe that. And that can be a good thing, but it's not a great thing in my opinion, because Manchester United still need a CDM for the future. We still need a quality CDM who will come in and do a job for Manchester United over the next 3 to 4 seasons, 5 seasons, whatever the case is. We do not have a CDM to where if we do not want to play a double pivot, we can actually play one person. And yes, there aren't many CDMs in the world that can hold by themselves, but you can always have the you know when you watch some teams play a double pivot, some teams have both CDMs sitting back, but some teams have a box-to-box who has more attacking license and then a traditional CDM next to him. Kind of like what France do with Pogba and Kante. Kante is one of the best midfielders in the world, but if you notice, France do play a double pivot in the sense that Pogba is a very deep box-to-box midfielder who has the license to go forward. And I would love Manchester United to replicate that, since Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is obsessed. He's a double pivot sexual. He's a double pivot sexual. He loves the double pivot. He can't stand playing one CDM. So I would like to see that. And I don't think Moises Caicedo solves that problem. I think Moises Caicedo looks like another Fred. You know, he looks like another McTominay, because when McTominay plays well, generally it's when he's got license to go forward, I think. His best game of the season this season was when he was playing as a box-to-box against Leeds. And yes, I know it was just against Leeds. So, but yeah, I'm going off track. Moises Caicedo, I think that Manchester United will get this deal done. I think we need to get it done in January, no excuses. I think this kind of makes up for the disaster of the Bellingham deal. And yeah, I'm excited, man. There's not much more to say about it. We'll keep you guys updated on that as the story progresses. This is not breaking news, obviously. The news is a few days old, but I thought I'd make a video on it because I had to address some things that I said in my previous video as well. But yeah, if you did enjoy that, please do hit the like button. Please do consider subscribing. If you are new, I won't keep you here any longer. And yeah, peace.